So, as many of you know, when we made our studio move several months ago, we redesigned the look of the David Pakman Show studio. And in so preparing, I spoke to different people, including Sam Seder of the Majority Report. And one of the things I talked to Sam about is how he set up the paneling that's behind him. And I purchased the same style panel to be behind me. And we integrated into the set with a television and sort of different coloring and lighting and blah, 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 blah. So recently, someone during one of my live streams on YouTube sent a super chat asking about it. And then that person called into Sam Seder's show, The Majority Report, and asked him about my comment about it. And Sam played my answer to the question about it. We're now like 3 levels of Inception deep. And it's really funny. Take a listen to this. Stephen Robbins says, is it true that you literally asked Sam Seder how to build his set before you copied it? Yes, I did. I mean, the difference is I've set it up. I've combined our old set, which has this screen behind me, with similar paneling. I mean, basically what I copied was I asked him, how did he build the panels? And he told me. And I'm curious, that I've said that Sam helped me with what I needed to buy, but did he, like, if someone called him and asked him about that, I would be interested in seeing that. That sounds pretty fun. Let me know if that's the case.
So Pakman's going to cut this segment and comment on this segment. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut the segment that he comments on this segment. And that's basically going to be our business,
Ouroboros.
the plans
Yeah.
for.
That's exactly right. So now I'm commenting on this segment. Let me make clear, lest anyone be confused. Our set is still in progress, so more changes are still forthcoming. But there's a much funnier part of this segment, actually, on Sam's show, which is that caller who called in to Sam's show to talk about the set piece, the set element. He called and sort of complained to Sam, or I guess was kind of like incredulous about the fact that during my YouTube live streams, people send in paid questions for me to answer through something called Super Chat. I find this part hilarious. He just seems totally incredulous that people would do that.
So I turn it on, and he's reading questions, like comments and questions, but they're these YouTube Super Chats that you have to pay for.
Right.
And these questions are just pouring in, like $10 a pop. People are asking him, like, what do you think about Cory Booker? And somebody paid like $10 to get him to answer that.
Right. Okay.
It's
Well, we have a super chat too, and people do that. I mean,
This is just this may be my favorite Majority Report clip ever. The guy just can't believe that the super chats are pouring in during my live streams. And then the caller is angry, not only about super chats, but about the fact that sometimes we'll have a new member goal during live streams before I take phone calls on the live stream.
But
Ron
then
Reagan, how much
the
would
best
you
part-
like
the
to pay
best-
me to respond to what you're saying?
Well, hold on. I'm getting to the good part.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So he says that he has a phone number, that he's going to take calls, but that he won't do it until he gets 10 new subscribers, 10 new patrons or whatever.
I like
members.
this. This is interesting.
And so he's got a gun to the phones,
Well,
and he's holding them hostage,
right.
saying, and guess what? He got there very quickly. And it just seems like you're leaving a lot of money on the table, my guy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, I mean, so what should I do? Like, it's say, like, we're going to have, if we get 10 members, I'm going to start answering the phones today. We should do that every day. Like, we haven't got 10 new members.
So this is just the best. So now we're going to create a never-ending nested loop of comments on each other's segments about the set. It's going to be sort of like those Russian dolls or the movie Inception. Someone super chatted me to ask about Sam's set. Then they called Sam's show to talk to Sam about it. Sam played my clip in order to respond to the call about the super chat on my channel about Sam's set. Now I'm responding to Sam's comment about a caller's comment about a caller's super chat about my build out of the set, which resembles Sam's set. And then, of course, tonight, Pat, the progressive voice, known as the Progressive TMZ on YouTube, will comment on the entire thing, and then it'll all sort of start over tomorrow.
Well, there is a lot to comment on here, and you did promise me that no one was going to notice that you copied Sam's set, so I'm a little worried about the fallout here. I don't know where this is going to end up, but I'm not prepared for another 5 or 6 response videos. I don't think the show is prepared either.
No, well, I'm actually hiring Rudy Giuliani to represent me on this matter on TV shows because he's just so good at talking people out of awkward situations. So he will now be talking about this going forward. By the way, later today, I'm going to be asking Sam for his social security and bank account numbers just so I can figure out how those work before I start using my own as well. So many more exciting segments to talk about.